This commentary is not political, yet politics are an influence. This is not a summation of what is or has been, but rather what lies between that which is fiction and that which is reality. What this possible headline is intended to do is to make you wonder, what if? Here, kitty kitty. Dog person or cat person? Seldom do you find someone that is both. Of course, we all know the long-time history of dogs chasing cats up trees, or the comic super-intelligent cat trying to develop some scheme that will get the good-natured but not so sophisticated dog in trouble with its owners. We all claim dogs as man's best friend and the best example of unconditional love. But what about cats? Did you know that in reality, cats really don't care for humans? But first, when did cats become domesticated? Or did they? A study published in 2007 research journal Science declared that all domestic cats descended from a Middle Eastern wildcat, Felis silvestris. Cats were first domesticated in the Near East up to 12,000 years ago. When humans were predominantly hunters, dogs were of great use, and they were domesticated long before cats. Cats, on the other hand, only became useful to people when we began to settle down, grow, and store surplus crops. With grain stores came mice and rats, and when the first wildcats wandered into town, the cats provided a service for humans, but not necessarily one that needed a return favor. Since then, cats have been revered as gods and pawns of evil. 34% of U.S. homes now house one of these nonchalant pets. As they have learned how to manipulate humans into liking them, from their mewling that reminds many human females to think of a human child crying out for food, to the purring sounds they often use to show so-called affection. Cats truly do not like people touching them, however. When a cat rubs against your leg, or anything else, it is actually leaving behind its scent, marking you or the other object as its property. When they lick their fur, that's actually a way to remove your smell from their body. Many dog owners look at cat owners and how they are treated by their so-called pets and just don't get it. Well, this headline explains it all, and why cat owners may not be to blame for their actions. True or not, we can't say, but hopefully it will make you wonder, what if? Dog lover or cat owner? Don't answer too quickly. This is Jeff Silvers with tonight's headline news. Are you a dog person or a cat person? Do you know why? Researchers at the American Kennel Research do, and the reasons are notorious. Unknown to most people, all house cats carry a highly infectious virus called Felinus associatus. This virus is not deadly, but infects every person that comes into contact with house cats, and has a 78% chance of being spread to another person by person contact. This virus enters the human brain and infects neurons, the human brain cells. Once infected, the virus actually changes the person's neurons so that they become inclined to like cats and even defend them. This is why, as some of you may have found, some people have an abnormal liking to their cats. Apparently there is a strange semi-cure to this, and that has to do with dogs. It seems that most dogs have an antiviral agent in their saliva that prevents them from getting this disease, but also, upon contact with humans and ingestion of some part, grants immunity to the cat virus over time. This explains why so-called dog people dislike cats and see them for the evil animals that they are. Those of you listening to this headline and scoffing or laughing right now and saying there is no truth to this are probably cat owners whose thoughts are now being manipulated to disbelieve the truth. Researchers indicate that the only way to cure the infection is to immediately get rid of any cat and cat-used material and adopt several dogs. Scientists say that the first few days the feline virus will increase one's guilt over what they had done, but that the dog's antiviral properties will eventually destroy the virus, and the brain neurons will slowly return to normal. Upon this finding, the CDC in Atlanta declined to comment, with one official claiming that the likelihood of such a virus is extremely doubtful. However, when asked if they owned any cats, the official immediately hung up. Coming up in headlines, are you smarter than a fifth grader? Dolphins are.